Let's Play!
Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Kart the 64. In the last part, we beat the Flower Cup with Toad, and in this part, we're going to be taking on the Star Cup with Yoshi! Yoshi! Why Yoshi? Well, because I decided I'm just probably gonna pick characters that I use on a regular basis from now on, because actually, if you saw the first cup, I sucked at because I was playing with a medium weight character instead of my lightweight one, and I got a boost! Hooray! If you time the A button correctly, you'll get a boost. Now, this is Wario Stadium. This track is crazy awesome. I mean, seriously. It's a stadium that Wario, out of sheer pride for himself, bought out, filled up with the racetrack, and because it's awesome. Now if you see at the side, it has his face everywhere, it has his name everywhere. He's just such an egotistical bastard, and that's why he's amazing. Let's see, what else is about this place? This is another place that me and my friends played a lot as kids. I don't know why, just the overall feel of it. Like, it is a long course, I will give it that. This is probably one of the longer courses of the game, barring the final course, which is so long it can go suck-a-tained. But yeah, I'm not sure if this got brought back for a retro course. I'd like to say it was, but actually, come to think of it, I don't think it has. Which is kind of sad, because this one is very memorable. In fact, I think every single of these stadium levels, Waluigi Stadium, Wario Coliseum, both in Double Dash, those ones are memorable. And I like them a lot. Especially Wario Coliseum, that track is like... In fact, you know what, Coming to think of it, there's not many tracks that I don't like in any Mario Kart game. The only ones that I don't like are like the Game Boy Advance and the original ones, not so much. But just thinking about it, like all the 3D ones are so brilliantly made that I like them all. Like everyone, I love every course in this game. I love everyone in Double Dash. I love everyone in Wii, minus some of the retro courses, because the retro courses, like I said, are like the 2D ones, which, I don't know, they just feel kind of gimpy. If that's a word, it's probably not. It probably is, and I probably offended somebody, and I am sorry about that. But, it just feels weird. But otherwise, yeah. So, what to talk about? Nintendo news. The GBA Ambassador games are out, the ones that I made a video for how long ago, and it's now like one of the most viewed original content videos on my channel, and I'm pretty proud of that. The other ones are like, there's F-Zero, which is awesome. Get to play as Captain Falcon. Yes! That was perfectly timed, and it felt orgasmic. There's Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which is an amazing game. That was a pun, and I wasn't even trying. I mean, that's not even a pun. That's just like, it uses the same word. That was horrible. Yeah. Kirby the Amazing Mirror, a Fire Emblem game, which is honestly surprising. There was no Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, even adding more fuel to the fire that they're gonna re-release, like a Pokemon Ruby Sapphire 3D remake, like with the 3DS. What else is there? Oh my goodness. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. There was, Zelda Minish Cap, I called that one, which is surprising because it's owned by Capcom. So that's good, because if Capcom and Nintendo are good bosom buddies right now, I said bosom. If they're good bosom buddies now, for when the next Smash Bros comes out, you know, they've been talking. I've heard there's been some talk that they've been approached, and that when Capcom asked if they'd want to put Mega Man in, they'd say in a heartbeat. So, you know, you never know. I mean, Nintendo was the start of Mega Man. Just saying. Speaking of Pokemon, there's been a new Pokemon game announced. That's like, it's called Pokemon Plus Noambuga's Ambition, and it's basically like a wartime feudal strategy game a la Fire Emblem, but with Pokemon. And so there's a picture of this samurai dude with a freaking Groudon, and there's one with like a Mewtwo, and I literally, like when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. And the funniest part, me and Fuon were talking about how awesome it would be for like a strategy-based Pokemon RPG, and then this was announced, and I remember it was right after the show. I came up to him, and I'm like, guess what, new Pokemon game is announced, and it plays like Fire Emblem. And he's like, oh my god, and I was like, you called it! You fucking called it! And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. This track took 5 minutes. Holy crap, this track is freaking long and freaking annoying. However, the rest of the tracks aren't half bad. There we go. We got 9 points. Why is it 9? I don't know. I don't get that. That's a weird number. Sherbert Land! No, you can't miss the penguin in the middle. I've tried for years. 2, 1... or Juan, if that's your name in your Spanish. Gimmick with this stage? Well, number 1, as you can see, ice everywhere. Number 2, whoop, I love jumping over that. Number 2, there's penguins. And it's hilarious, because if you get a star, you can kill the penguins, and they fly into the camera, and it is both cute and horrible. It's sort of like Nintendo saying to you, oh, you killed a penguin, you sick bastard. I love Mini Wario's laugh. In fact, I love like the voices in this game too. They're really well done. And like for the time, they didn't have voices of the characters. Charles Marionette, I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly. Like he was just hired because he sort of sounds like him, and oh, that was skills. And he does the characters really well. I mean, the Mario we hear now isn't too different from the Mario we hear nowadays. The Toad a little bit. The Toad, you know, there's less, you know, Scratch from blah 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 Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, because that's how he sounds in the Mario Bros. Oh my god, blah 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 New Super Mario Bros. Wii when you play as him. That's a nice little touch where you actually have to break out the ice and your character turns like blue. That is a really nice little touch. That's the thing. This game has little touches which make it. And I mean, I know I'm looking at this kind of like, you know, praising this for being such a revolutionary game. But the thing is, though, this game inspired an army of clones. I mean, you literally type in Kart or racing, chances are it is a Mario Kart clone. You have items, you have a wacky cast of characters, you have, like, literally, some of them aren't even trying. Like, it's hilarious how rip-offish they are, and I am really freaking sucking here. Actually better try this time. There we go, we got a star. I'm good. I want to hit a penguin. I gotta hit a penguin. Or Toad. Oh, I didn't hit Toad even. You can be hoisted by your own petard, I love that saying. If you bounce a shell off a wall and it hits you, which I find equally hilarious and equally disheartening. Geez, I saw in the reflection, because I'm in a room with a glass door, and I saw in the reflection, I thought someone was looking in at me, and I was freaked out. I don't like people looking at me while I LP. In fact, I usually tell most people to leave the house if I'm LPing, because I'm a loud, crazy bastard. Thing is, though, I'm in the basement of my grandma's house right now. As you know, that's where I have been for the past while. And just where I record with the N64. And yeah, we're 9 minutes in and only on the 3rd course. I'm not sure if we're gonna get the last course in today, but whatever. Because I am trying to keep it under 15 minutes, because uploading here regularly, like there's another method I can do. I have 2 uploading methods, because the way Power Director, the program I use, works, it has, if it's under 15 minutes, you can do a direct upload, and the direct upload takes a lot less time. Because I don't know why. It's the internet here, it's been on and off, but whatever. So, we are now at Royal Raceway, another course which I love. Although the design for the piranha plants is really weird. I don't like it. They're like these. They remind me of like those tropical flowers which like eat children and stuff. And this jump right here. This is the jump to end all jumps. And actually, at the end, you press the jump button. You can get a huge burst of speed when you hit. Boom! I love that. Normally, if you don't do it, you actually go a lot slower, and it won't say the poof, which I love. In fact, it might not be quicker. It might just be because the camera zooms out. But I just love doing the poof. And there we go. That was perfect. We literally disarmed him and got rid of him with the same two things. Yeah. Now, one thing that I've sort of labeled in Mario Kart is every time you do a Grand Prix, I call them your rivals. And it is normally, like, before, like, even the Grand Prix starts, they select characters which they know you're going to be competing for first, second, third with the whole time. This time, if you see, it is Toad and Wario. Actually, well, not so much in this game, actually, because last time, like, there was Donkey Kong the one time, and it is a little better in this game. However, in Double Dash in Mario Kart Wii, it is really glaring where you see every race. It's between you and two other characters, and boom! Love that. And there's the castle right there. That castle, me and my friends would always just, like, we'd go 4-player, and we'd literally just drive around and try and find more secrets there. Because we know there are. Well, not really we know, but we'd, like, try and see how far we can get without sliding off the hill. We'd try and see, like, how, like, there's railings that you get there. We try and see if we can ride up them, and we've actually, a couple times, we found, like, we played this so much, we found some crazy glitches, like one where, oh god, and fourth, lovely. We actually got stuck inside the piranha plant, and we kept spinning out, and we couldn't stop until we were last, and everybody else beat it. And it was weird. It was honestly, like, I've tried before, but we were, like, the person was playing as Toad, had a super mushroom, and just kept boosting and boosting, and he hit the plant, and he just kept boosting and boosting some more, and he got stuck in it. And it is like, just like the characters, they are just a 2D sprite. So, but, like, literally, it was stuck inside it, and I have no idea how he did it. In fact, I don't even remember the kid's name anymore, because it's been forever since I've been to Chris's house. In fact, I don't even know if I can find it anymore, because since we moved, I've kind of forgotten the old area around our house, our old house, that is. But, yeah. And a beautiful finish. My best lap was actually my first, surprisingly. Normally it's the other way around, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna leave the next course for next part, guys. So sorry for a little bit of a shorter part, but you know what? Next time, we're taking on
Bowser's Castle.